podcast. Today's gonna be a great episode. Right now, I got Smalls in the building.
Hola.
Hey man, how you been doing, man? Just want to start off by saying thank you first of all.
Of course, thank you for having me, man.
Anytime. How you been doing?
Been living life. Just started being a dad this month, so balancing the dad life and running the studio life now. It's a good little balance to have. I like it.
But you be busy. How many studios do you have?
We got 4 right now.
Oh.
So we got the one home studio. We brought back the shed, try to bring back our roots where we started from. And then at my office, I got right now a 2,000 square foot building with 3 studios, a do-it-yourself studio. I run Studio A, and then Studio 3 is like for band rehearsals and band practice.
Okay.
And, where bands can jam out and have fun.
Man, that's pretty dope. And like anybody can just reach out to you and book a session.
I got the website smallstudios.com, SMALZstudios.com.
Okay.
There's a contact form on the website. You can go on Instagram, all that fun stuff.
Okay, that's pretty dope, man.
Thank you.
If y'all didn't know, man, he recorded my first Sacramento song, that Lemon Pepper song. That was recorded by Smalls.
Oh, that was your first song?
From Sacramento, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro. But then after that, I stopped doing. Well, I was like,
You're from Seattle, right?
nope, close.
I
I get that a lot.
Where is it? St. Louis?
St. Louis.
All right. I knew,
Okay.
I knew it started with an S. I knew it was an S.
Be like, Mississippi? I'm like, nah. But everybody say Seattle. You got that off the rip though. But yeah, I was recording that, doing a lot of things. Shout out to the Rust Room. Shout out Golden Bear. Freestyle Friday, Josh, all them over there. CSFB.
Shout out Freestyle Friday, yeah.
So yeah, I've been doing that for a minute, but then afterward, I just started doing this podcast.
Okay.
So I believe in 3 weeks, it'll be a year of me doing this podcast.
So what got you into doing the podcast? Like, you just wanted to reach out and help out the community, or you just wanted to talk to people through the camera? What got you going?
I think it was actually reaching out to the community, but also like an outlet here in Sacramento for people to, hey man, I rap and all that shit.
With Sacramento being so like independent rather than industry based, basically.
Nice.
So like you have to have more people in the community out here rather than clients that are gonna go get you the billboard right in the get go,
Yeah, and I was just helping out a lot of people, and then I was like, man, I wish somebody throw me an interview or some shit. But I was like, why would I just want to do this shit myself?
There you go.
And then it started working out, and then everybody was like, hey, I want to be on your podcast. I want to be on your podcast. And then the shit was like coming too fast. I was like, oh shit, I really gotta get serious.
You be watching like Joe Rogan or like Impulsive or like any of the comedians or the Kelsey brothers or
I haven't heard of Kelsey Brothers.
the football players, how they have their football podcast going on.
Yeah, that's cool too.
I never watched it, to be honest with you. I just know about it.
That's everything. That's like everybody just have podcasts because they just want to talk shit.
Right.
That's all.
Vent, get it off your chest.
And this podcast is basically for people in California, Sacramento, music genre, but some not even music genre, but it's like the whole Sacramento, whatever you do. Cause I have people that want to be painters and shit, they on here and all that. So it'd be pretty cool just getting that diverse fan group, but also just shedding light to their skills.
Kind of like the culture too.
Yeah, the culture.
I feel that.
If that wasn't taken, I would have put that as the podcast, the culture.
The culture. That's awesome.
I would have got mine fine.
You can do the culture of Sacramento. Is that open?
Oh no, I gotta probably double back on that one.
COS.
COS. Be Easy presents the culture. I'm gonna put that in there somehow. Are you from Sacramento?
I was born in San Fernando Valley, down in LA, and then I was raised in Folsom, so right outside Sacramento, so 20 minutes outside the city.
Okay.
So grew up in the suburbs. Looked up to my brother growing up. Loved wearing his hand-me-down clothes. So we weren't like the richest kids, but we got by. We had fun, and my dad was an entrepreneur, so we went through the recession in the suburbs. So we were literally like the broke kid going to school. So
yeah,
it was cool. We got through.
Yeah, doing pretty good right now.
Yeah. That my pops, he got his contracts. He's at SEMA right now, the world's biggest car show. He literally just left today, actually. Poland's Thursday, and then the show starts during holiday weekend. And like I said, it's the world's biggest car show in Las Vegas. So, Pops is basically my influence of being an entrepreneur and all that shit. Growing up, watching him and all that fun stuff. We just have our different lanes. He does his work with his hands, building, fabricating stuff, and I do music, basically.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Thinking about dads and everything. Welcome to fatherhood.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Man, how does it feel? It's like a whole different feeling, emotion.
I'm on my second cup of coffee today.
Okay.
It's you know, I won't say what time it is for everyone else, but I'm on my second cup of coffee. You know, we're up every 2 hours, 3 hours helping wifey. Shout out to wifey. I could not do it without her, 1000%. Shout out to anyone that is doing it solo. Like, you guys doing it solo or spectacular, male or female. I give you guys a different outlet, look on life. It's just in 3 weeks. So shout out to my wife for being the number one. I try to cook her food, but you know I burn the pancakes. I can't cook, but you know it's a thought that counts. I got chorizo and eggs though.
Hey,
I got that on lock.
chorizo and eggs.
I got chorizo and eggs on lock, but those fucking pancakes, bro, I just burn them, man.
You gotta wait till it bubble. Just wait till it bubble and flip it.
That's what YouTube said, bro. YouTube lied to me.
I learned it, man.
I'm sitting there watching a bubble. I'm like, eh. Then my lady comes over. She's like, "You got the pan too hot." I'm just like,
that's the difference.
all right, you know, I'm just impatient. I feel like just trying to cook the shit real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
But it's just not working out, man.
You'll get it, bro.
Sometimes, yeah, you feel me?
What you end up naming your son?
So my pops, it's kind of dyslexic like me. So my mom had a C-section with my brother, and she was knocked out when my dad had to name my brother. So when she woke up, she goes, "Who the fuck spelled my brother's name?" My dad goes, "It was me." She goes, "Why'd you spell it Trver, not OR?" He goes, "It's Trevor, not Trevor." So he literally spelled the name wrong, basically on purpose. Then when he had me, he did the same thing for Devin, so he did Devin instead of ON. So for my kid, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna name him Devin Jr., but I'm gonna change the middle name, so he's technically not a junior, but he's actually a junior. So it's Devin Jr. Maxwell.
That is all crazy.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, you know, he's already got like 10 names, so it's already awesome, man. Like 3 weeks old, already rocking 20 different nicknames, 10 names. Like every time you look at him, you just call him something different.
That's life, man.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Beautiful thing.
I get the 2 for $3 specials a lot. You know, 2 peas and three poops.
Shit.
And 1 diaper. You know, the third night, I want to say it was the third night, motherfucker shot it across my arm, bro. It hit my Pokemon cards, but thank God it was not the good ones. It was like the stack, you know, not the rare ones.
The Charizards and
yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, I definitely gotta move my cards.
Damn. Man, shout out to all the dads and moms out there, man, taking care of your kids, actually being in their life and being attentive, man, because that time goes so fast.
Man, it's awesome, man. Like, I got more respect for my parents for working and, you know, more respect for people that, you know, are there, you know, rather than just not being there, you know. It's so awesome, man. Like, how do you not want to be there? Like, that's the real question. Like, how do you, like, I get it, like, people are, like, you know, they can't control situations, life. I get that 1000%. But if you make the choice not to be there, like, what are you doing, man? That wasn't, you know what I mean? That wasn't, like, a situation you couldn't control. That's a situation you could control. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, like, one of those, like, you feel me? If you can't control it, by all means, man, fuck that baby mama, fuck that baby daddy, whatever it is. You feel me? Go get that money.
It'd be some baby mama, baby drama shit.
You feel me?
But yeah, kids always come first.
Kids always come first, 1000%.
Always. How long have you been an engineer?
I've been engineering since 2013, so 10 years now. We hit 10 years this year, and I started Small Studios in 2015. So 2015, this is the only thing we've been running and doing and just grinding every day, basically trying to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first 2 years from 2013 through 2015, I actually worked for free. So anyone that wanted to work, I just ran sessions. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get my hours in. Just that one quote, how many hours you can get in, like the 10,000 or whatnot.
10,000 hours.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was really about that in the beginning. So like the first 2 years, it was just whoever wanted to record for free. And then this one guy came in named Dwan. What's his name? Rap name now. I don't know. I forget right now. My apologies. SIOS. I forget his name right now. My apologies. But anyways, we recorded in my second shed, and he opened up his wallet and he's like, "How much I owe you?" And I was like, the first time someone's like wanting to pay me for music, I was like, "Oh, I make $60." You know, that was like kind of like how it started from there. You know, then I went from $20 and then 20, then just worked my way up. You know, over time.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Everything that you've been putting out is definitely pristine. It's like everybody knows Smalls.
Appreciate that. Thank
Everybody
you.
knows Smalls, man. If you don't know Smalls, now you know Smalls. You know, he's
Hi.
a definitely dope guy, individual that can actually analog your shit, mix your shit.
We got the hybrid studio. We run digital, analog. I actually had the opportunity to go to Michael Jackson's studio this year, back in December.
Damn.
That's Westlake Studio on Santa Monica Boulevard. Um, Spectacular studio. You know, it's Michael Jackson's, obviously. I got to work with the artist named YNW B Slime, YNW Millie's younger brother. And we have a picture of him with the microphone that Michael Jackson used at the same time, like in the same angle and all that fun stuff, just to recapture the moment and shit. That was a cool little session. Yeah.
Damn, I would have been mind blowing even trying to record it. Like, damn, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it took me like, I gotta lie, the songs we recorded are not public, you know. They're in the archives. I don't know if people know that a lot of artists, they record a lot of songs and they don't go public. It's very natural, you know. Like, I know artists have like hundreds of songs and then literally only 3 get pulled by the label. But anyways, it was the first 2 hours awkward, you know, trying to get in the vibe, different element.
Yeah.
Then after that, after 2 hours, a couple blunts, Domino's pizza. We're chilling, having fun. Just another day in the office.
Ran it. That's dope, man. That's a big fucking accomplish.
It was awesome, man. Like
I would never thought of it.
I had the weekends engineer for my assistant. Off the bat, I didn't even recognize him. I didn't know who he was. Really humble guy, just super awesome. We were just nerding about gear, just talking about like he's like, "Hey, I got you pre-set up, your microphone preamp," and I just asked him an audio engineer question, and he kind of looked at me and like I'm like, "All right, don't test him." And then we started running our session, and then like 2 hours, like I said, in our session. I went to take the lobby. Then we were literally just talking about what gear I had at my studio, and I recommended the SSL Fusion. I'm like, you guys really need to get that in this room. He's like, oh, we have 2 in this room, but you're right. We need to probably put 1 in that room too. I'm like, bro, that's like my hidden secret, like at my studio that I love running vocals through and everything. And the guy's like, he's like shaking his head, and then that's when he name dropped. Basically, he was the weekends engineer, and then earlier that day he was working with Lil Baby. So like Lil Baby was there, and like I said, Michael Jackson studio, all the cool big names and shit like that. Shout out to J Flex for taking me. Shout out J Flex, you the man.
Shout out J Flex. That's a nice ass fucking memory all day.
All day long. Memory. You got the Tubi app?
The Tubi app?
Yeah, a little free Tubi app.
Everybody got Tubi app.
You gotta check out the movie Don't Get Caught with E40. We also were a part of that one too. That's E40, Mike Epps, Snoop Dogg, a couple other, go check it out. It's free. We got Tubi. Everyone got Tubi.
Don't get caught. Check it out, man.
Don't get caught. We're waiting for the other movie to come out. We shot with E40 and D-Shot and all with Sick Witted Records. That one's 16 bars. There's trailers. I think the trailers are out, but I don't think it's gone out fully in production yet, basically.
I'm on some shit just like that. Right now, Be Easy Podcast, we're writing a movie. We're writing a TV show or a movie, but it's a nice little script to it, and we're looking for individuals to come out. You can go on our website, beeasypodcast.online, fill out, hey, I just want to be in your movie, email address, phone number, we're going to reach you back out. But the concept is basically can't get you a lot because, people out here get you. But basically, a dude, me, I'm a computer tech by nature, So basically, I go to a coffee shop, boom, USB, I find a USB, X, Y, and Z, there's some shit on here. And I'm using it like Apple Pay. That's all I can say. So it's gonna be a nice little thrill to it, but it's like a lot of people, local people, that's gonna be starring in it. So it's gonna have this feeling to it, real culture feeling.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'll reach out to you too.
You know, I'm gonna help you out. Anything you need, just let me know. We got lights, we got cameras, audio, people, whatever you need. I got interns that love to, get their foot wet too. So
Yeah,
whatever you need.
it's gonna be nice, man. Look out for it soon. I can't give the name or anything, but we're gonna start shooting probably the end of November or the middle of November. But we ready. We definitely ready.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Man, it is. I haven't seen none of this shit done yet in Sacramento.
Sacramento is really keep to yourself. You know what I mean?
I like it.
So there's a lot of shit going on, like a lot of people don't know about. To be honest with you, I forget on top of my head again right now. I think it's not. If you type in red 4K cinematography, you'll see like 3 videos that'll pop up. One's in the nature, one's about boxing, and one's with a Ferrari up in Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
The director is just literally young cat, man, like 18 years old, and with all those working for Red Cinematography, he got in with like the director for Transformers and stuff like that.
Shit.
Started winning awards and shit like that. So there's a lot of talent in like film, like going down, linking in with LA. If I'm not mistaken, too, the writer or director for Barbie's from Sacramento too.
I didn't even know that.
And then
Sacramento got some hidden gems.
and then the other one is look at 98.5 The Rock. That's from Sacramento, but it's like the #1 rock station still to this day. So the rock scene is actually really, really big too. Not many people want to talk about that either. We have the festival that just passed just now.
Fucking Aftershock.
You see what I'm talking
That
about?
shit crowded the highway.
You see it. So you had the AAA Get Out, sitting out helping people. Man, he was pulling out his camera. He's watching people on the freeway. You see that little meme?
I see that one. Man, I seen a lot of shit going on because I work like right there, so I had to catch all that bullshit
traffic
and all that. But I seen some crazy shit going on the Sacramento live streams and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people hopping gates and shit and
overcapacity,
Somebody got lost or some shit like that. It was a story about some kids or a lady got lost or some shit, bro.
I'm not surprised on that one.
Yeah.
You went to the Sacramento the foodie festival?
I did. We recently just went, I think, in May.
That thing was so packed. I think it was more packed than the state fair. And it was just like a little ass section, man.
And it was overpriced.
Tell me why I got chicken and waffles on a stick and it was Eggo waffles.
Oh, that would hurt.
Man.
You knew it was Eggo?
I'm like waiting for my chicken and waffles, I'm like watching the guy behind the counter. And I see him pull the Eggo box out, bro.
Oh.
He's like, deep frying it and shit, like deep frying the Eggos and the little 4 squares, the little cinnamon ones. Yeah, shout out to Sacramento Food Festival.
I got a turkey leg from there. You got a turkey leg.
Yeah.
It was a stuffed turkey leg, right? I think it was a stuffed turkey leg. It was good, and it was you paid for a high as lemonade.
You be going to Winco, getting the Winco turkey legs.
Winco got turkey legs?
Bro, that's the only place I found that has turkey legs in California. Shout out to Winco, 24 hours by the way. Turkey legs, all the way in the back. We searched for years, 2 years, I want to say, man. And I want to say something new, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't always there. But it's
turkey legs and Winco.
Turkey legs and Winco now, man.
We got a Winco down the street right here. We're going to double tap in with that.
Man, you want your turkey legs all year round. That's how you get them now. You don't have to go to the Renaissance Fair or wait for the fucking state fair anymore.
Yeah, all that should be overpriced. But it'd be pretty dope, though.
It's more for the experience.
It is.
That's what they're trying to get you for now. Felt safer this year. There was a lot more, like, cops and more, like, people around that, not, like, hooligans and stuff like that ruining your time and all that fun stuff if you're with your lady or your family or anything like that.
That definitely makes sense.
Yeah. Not fun.
not when you want to chill and shit, especially on an off day.
Yeah. Especially when you're a homebody or just a studio body. You just want to go outside and, I'm really a people person. You know what I mean? They're just like, it's just high energy. I feel like I'm like a sponge sometimes. I absorb a lot of energy from people. So just like high energy and, man, I'm cool. I'm going to go and smoke a blunt.
Those do be making the waves. I'm not even going to lie. A lot of times we be having things at work and they be like, hey, come. I was like, nah, I'm just going home.
Yeah.
Like the computer guy don't want to go. Nah, I'm just gonna go home and smoke.
Hey, man, I got my Netflix. You know, I'm watching One Piece right now.
I haven't. My son is an anime like junkie.
You haven't watched One Piece
I
yet?
haven't watched One Piece.
What got me into that one was the live action. So like Netflix did like a one series, like 8 episode little live action of it, and I'm like, I kind of want to check out the cartoon. So now I'm like on episode 142 now.
Damn.
Out of like 900. So the goal is to hit the 900.
Damn, he got 900.
900 episodes. Yep, I checked. It's awesome. It's a cool little guy that ate a little fruit that turned him into like a rubber person. So he has little powers. He reminds me of Goku in a way, where he likes to eat and he just loves food and just likes to be the good guy and just help his friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I watched all the Dragon Ball Z series, so I can't even say that, you know. But what I'm watching now is Ippo.
Ippo, what's that one?
It's like a boxing anime.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's pretty good.
Is that one like on Fun Animation or where's that one at?
It's on YouTube actually.
On YouTube.
The first season is like 75 episodes.
Okay.
I'm on like 19 right
Did you
now.
know Welcome to the Projects is on YouTube for free too?
What's that?
You never heard of that show? Like the little clay animations running around and shit?
Welcome to the projects.
Welcome to the Projects.
You talking about the PJs? The PJs, yeah.
Yeah, they got that shit for free on YouTube. All the seasons.
PJs is funny as shit. PJs is definitely funny as shit. Another show that was hella dope back in the day was, the fuck name is it? They had that, it's in the 90s. With the little dude with the heads, with the eyes, with the monsters. What the fuck he got?
Oh, you talking about the
Real Monsters.
The Real Monsters,
Real
yeah,
Monsters.
on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Real Monsters was my shit back in the day.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was the kid that went to bed with my clothes on, and some days even with my shoes on, right? I'll lay straight in bed, so I wouldn't get it wrinkled or nothing. And I wanted to wake up like an hour and a half before school just to go watch cartoons. Like morning cartoons, everyone knew in the early 90s, bro, like, were like the shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have Netflix or like TiVo to run it back or nothing like that. Like you had to watch it when it aired. You had to be there. So if you miss 1 week, you got to recap, and everyone knows those recaps don't do justice.
Nah.
So like I literally wake up, watch Blade,
Okay.
Rugrats. I think it was Rocket Power too. It was like those three. How my life is really those three if you look at the order. That's gonna be funny. But yeah, those were my 3 morning cartoons, and then cartoons in the day, man. Then my brother got mad at me one day, said I needed to grow up, and threw the remote at my head, and I was watching Avatar. That's a core memory that's never gonna leave, man.
Avatar my shit too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember waking up in the morning and it used to be Pokemon cards on HSN for sale.
Yeah.
And that's what I used to watch. Like, man, I'm gonna get that Blastoise, man.
It was like on like channel 40, whatever.
I don't remember the channel, but that's when the cards was just selling Pokemon cards. I had a nice collection though.
Little KB, whatever the KB network thing.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
The sale
about.
channel. Yeah. I definitely had a nice little stack back in the day.
I definitely lost my Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. For some reason, I still have all my football cards, so I had to restart my Pokemon card collection. And I'm helping my friend right now evaluate his Pokemon collection. He has damn near gems just sitting right there that he didn't even know of. So I'm like trying to be the nice guy, not like the dick.
Take advantage of him.
Yeah, I'm like trying to tell him actually what he has, and I'm sitting there just drooling over his. Man, like I said, he has first editions, he has trainers, all rare holograms, and early 90s Japanese cards.
He still got the book, huh?
He has them all in those little like card protectors things.
Oh.
So like they're just all ready to be graded basically. So like I'm trying to like I say, he has like well over 200, and I'm just trying to get at least like the top 25 for him basically. So like he has damn near everything but a Charizard, to be honest with you. He has the Bulbasaur, he has the Venusaur, and like any else you could think of, like Kabusa and any of the
Alakazam.
Bro, you just said it, man. He has even the Alakazam in the Japanese card too. He has like 3-man. He has 3-man chops.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Gyarados.
He has the Dark Gyarados, and then he has the Team Rocket Gyarados.
Oh shit.
And
The
he's
Team
like-
Rocket course was the shit back in the
And
day.
that's what I'm trying to tell him right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, all your Team Rocket ones are in right now.
That's crazy.
And he was like, how do you know? I'm just like showing him my Instagram feed, and I'm like, you see, that's what's being promoted right now. So if these were the ones you would want to sell, but you don't have them graded. So if you were to have these graded, you're gonna see a way more difference basically. And I'm like, I'll try to show him like the hologram got to be centered right. It's got to be what edition, what trainer, and so I'm like, just helping him out a little bit, but nerding out too.
I had a lot of cards back in the day, man. I remember my homie, bro. I remember this hella vividly. We had remember the Diglets, the triple Diglets. It was like the holographic one though. He got his card took, like his book took, when he was trying to trade me the card, and I felt bad, but he got his book took, and I was like, damn, he had thick ass book, the little red edition with the plastic. He had Snorlax, everything in there, He had a fake Mewtwo. That's when everybody was having the fake Mewtwo's.
No.
Bro, yeah. He was just sick, bro. He was sick.
I'm wondering, if I'm, blocking out in my head if I went to GameStop or whatever and, sold my cards. I'm just, mad if I did that. And, I can't remember what happened. I honestly don't know where they're at. I know where my football cards are. Mm-hmm. But all my Pokemon, all my Yu-Gi-Oh!
Shit, Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! is definitely one of my favorite animes, 1000%. I got a tattoo, representing one of the shadow people in the shadow realms. I love the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the story of Halo, just the video games and the animation, just the storylines about them, and all that fun shit.
It's crazy that back in the day we used to watch this shit and didn't even consider it as anime.
Right.
It was just a TV show.
Well, now you get people upset. You know what I mean? You gotta say anime if it's from Japan. You gotta say cartoons if it's from America. If you don't say it right, man, you're gonna upset a lot of people and stuff.
So answer this question for me, because I get this a lot. Is Boondocks considered anime or a cartoon?
I want to say it's a cartoon, isn't it? But don't say anime. It's anime. It's anime. I'm gonna go anime. We can do a poll. We do a poll.
Yeah, a lot of people be like, man, I think it's anime, but then the homie is like, bro, it's anime. But it is a lot of action scenes in there, though. But I feel
like I said, too, is produced in America, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's same like Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't know it was an anime, but, I watched it as a cartoon.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is 100% an anime. That's not a debate. 1,000%.
But when it used to come out on, Channel 11 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch it like The Simpsons and some shit. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's how you watch it. Same way with Boondocks. When it came out, I watched it like The Simpsons. But then, when you grow older, then
I'm gonna change my answer, bro. I'm gonna say Boondocks is a cartoon.
It's a cartoon?
I want to say it's a cartoon. I want to stick to that one.
It's a hard question, though, right?
That's a good. That's a stumble question.
That's a borderline.
I want to say anime because how raunchy and then all the food jokes and how it's borderline, all that stuff too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's kind of like Rick and Morty, So it's just what they got different and styles because it's a different year.
But it's a little more serious than Rick and Morty though. Sometimes Rick and Morty, he's extra.
You just gotta follow it. You just gotta have the mind for the episode.
I ain't get through it all the way. My roommate, that's all he do is Rick and Morty. What was the other fucking TV show you watch? I don't know. It was back in the day when I used to watch Robot Chicken. You remember Robot Chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit scared me as a kid. I couldn't watch that one. I couldn't watch that or what was the other fucked up one? The little dog one. Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, Courage, yeah. With the grandpa and the grandma.
I got nightmares to this day.
Hey, you know that's the real thing?
Nah.
Yeah, that's in the real house. You gotta look it up, bro.
It's like an Airbnb. Can you rent it out and stay the night there?
I don't know. You might could.
That'd be dope.
Good.
That'd be
but it's in the middle of nowhere.
You gotta get like Sam and Kobe, the little ghost hunters, to go check it out, see how haunted it is.
Dude just done that shit in Sacramento and he quit it.
Which one?
In Ghost Hunters.
Who?
He went. What's his name? Fuck. What is his name? He went under the train.
Osak.
Yeah, Osak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know. I follow that stuff.
What you think about that, man?
What about what?
Conspiracy, like
The little ghosts
yeah,
or
everything about old Sac Underground. You think it's some shit in there?
there is 1000%.
1,000%.
There, you know the little history about it, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's a city underneath Sacramento. There's a whole city underneath it. They just built one on top of it, kind
Right.
of vibe. So imagine, you know, homeless people or whatnot just being down there, and like a flood comes in, how many people it kills.
True.
So you gotta tell me there's not one soul down there that's like haunting or fucking with people, man. Like, come on, man. Like, if I died unexpectedly or something like that, I want to fuck with people too, man. Like,
Damn, you would? You won't cross over? You just.
I, that's a hard question, man.
Just
I
let me go
feel like
fuck with
I
this
feel like I'll
person.
have like my couple years in the Beetlejuice realm, where I can not cross over, where I can just fuck with people, and then I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna cross over. I'm done waiting in my waiting line.
That's crazy if it worked like that. I don't know. But what do you expect for the last 2023, man? What you got? Any plans, anything happening or goals you're trying to set?
End of 2023, like I said earlier, man, just try to balance everything with my young one and studio. I'm a workaholic at the end of the day. I love work. I have a passion for studio. I have a passion for music. I have a passion for people like you that want to create and help the culture and stuff like that. So just having the balance between personal life and studio and health, and that's just my end goals in 2023 is just, you know, having everything balanced and being selfless to be selfish, you know what I mean? So I want to put myself before others so I can help others a lot more. So I want to take the one step back, take the two steps forward, you know.
Right.
So end of 2023, guess build a team, help as much as possible with the knowledge that I got, that I've gone solo for the past 10 years running it. So
Man.
give back end of 2023, 2024. I got 3 studio projects I'm working on right now that will probably end up dropping somewhat soon.
That's dope.
No dates on those yet.
That's dope, man. Yeah, every time your ass is always working,
Yeah.
always putting a plan together, trying to help someone out.
1000%. 1000%.
Every time I talk to you, it's always some type of conversation where I'm learning from something that you said, or teaching, or getting some game that you said before, and let you know like I done it.
For me, like go off of that too, is like I'm a producer at the end of the day. So like I'm an audio engineer. I'm a guy behind the scenes. So I see all this shit. I watch how people rap, how they gotta take words out of bars. I watch how artists development for like their flows and all that stuff. So for me to give out the game, it's free game for me at the end of the day because you're paying me for my studio time.
Right.
So like I make sure you're set up for ASCAP or BMI, DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore, or United Masters, or whatever distribution you want to run. Because if you're gonna pay me, how are you not gonna make sure you're paying yourself after the music you did?
That's the key.
So you're paying me, so I feel like it's not just free game at the end of the day. I'm trying to help people out because I'm around it all the time. So ask me questions when you're around me. I'm more than happy to answer them. Yeah, it's awesome.
Man, what you think better, CD Baby or DistroKid?
Depending on who you ask, personally. I like people picking their own. You know what I mean? I don't want to give, you know what I mean?
Biased opinions.
Yeah, I personally pick DistroKid. DistroKid, for me, there's nothing wrong with it. I can see my stats, everything like that. My UPCs, my IRCs, whatever you want to call them. I feel like it's collecting them all, but I've heard otherwise from CD Baby. It pays you out more, but you have to pay per album or pay per single.
Yeah.
Whereas DistroKid, you're paying $35 a year basically for unlimited. So
Yeah.
do the math at the end of the day. What you want to pick. For ASCAP or BMI, I picked ASCAP. It was $100. 2 forms, $50. BMI is 100% free. J Flex, the guy that took me to the Michael Jackson studio, like I said earlier, he's BMI and I'm ASCAP. So it's literally 50-50. It's
Right.
whatever you want. So like I said, I don't want to give a biased opinion. Just do your research. YouTube is there. It wasn't there 10 years ago. It wasn't there 20 years ago. Like, you
That's
know,
good.
you go sit down with a dinner for a Jay-Z, or you're just going to listen to his music. Just go fucking listen to the music. It's fucking on record. Kanye West, Jay-Z, any of the old school 90 rappers from KRS-One to Jay Dilla to fucking Q-Tip. They give you the game. It's all sitting right there. It's just go and watch it. My son said it the best too. Take your favorite artist, take their highlights and make it your highlights, and take their blueprint and make it your blueprint. You're not gonna say, I don't know where to go on tour. Just look at your favorite artist where he goes on tour and just map out a route. But instead of going to all these big ass venues, go to the bars and go to the skate parks or go to something local. Find the local person on Reddit or something, man. The route's right there. It's a giant circle, man. You go through 80 through Wyoming, you come down, you go through Texas, you come right back to California. So
that's fucking game.
It's all right there, man. You just gotta do the research. The game's there, you know.
Man, that's all dope. But since you brought it up, Jay-Z at $500K. You going to dinner or you taking that $500K?
$500K. You kidding me? I'm going to Vegas with that. I'm having a good time in Vegas.
Good time in Vegas. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go to Vegas for $500K, right? And I'm gonna do like 16 parlays on football for $1. And if one of those don't fucking hit out of the $500K, that shit's rigged. Point blank. I want to make sure I'm gonna hit on one.
It'd be hard trying to hit them parlays.